Just now, it's officially George Pickens, Maxx Crosby, and Tyrann Mathieu officially signed a new contract in Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys entered the 2026 offseason under enormous pressure. After falling short of Super Bowl expectations yet again, the front office knew small adjustment would not be enough. Big names began circulating in the league conversation. Explosive wide receiver George Pickens, a dominant edge rusher Maxx Crosby, and the veteran safety Tyrann Mathieu. It's officially a new player of Dallas Cowboys. George Pickens, who is an offensive weapon, Dallas cannot afford to lose. Dallas cannot afford to lose George Pickens, which is very offensive weapon in NFL. George Pickens arrived in Dallas after trade from Pittsburgh Steelers in 2025. At the time, many analysts questioned whether he could handle the spotlight of America's team. He answered his emphatically. In his first season wearing the star, Pickens posted elite production. Over 1,400 receiving yards, near double-digit touchdown, Pro Bowl recognition, second-team All-Pro honor. He quickly became one of the most dangerous vertical threats in NFL. George Pickens is an elite ball tracking. Pickens has an extraordinary ability to locate and adjust to deep passes in the middle, a few receivers in the league. Also, George Pickens can track the ball over the shoulder the way he does. George Pickens contested a catch dominance at 6.3 with long arm and body control. He wins 50 out of 50 ball consistency. Even tight coverage rarely stop him. Explosiveness after the catch. While known as a deep ball specialist, he also generates yards after catch thanks to acceleration and strength. His competitive edge, Pickens play with a visible intensity that fire energized teammates but also demand emotionally maturity. Something Dallas coaches have worked to channel productivity. Dallas want George Pickens for pairing Pickens with CeeDee Lamb to create one of the most dangerous receiver duos in the football or in the NFL. Defenses cannot double team both players consistently. This opened the middle of the field, reduced the pressure on Dak Prescott, forced safety to stay deep. The Cowboys' offensive ceiling dramatically rises with Pickens on the field. Contract situation for Pickens is now entering the final year of his rookie contract. Dallas faces three options: a long-term extension for George Pickens to secure George Pickens between 4 and 5 years at elite or for more money. Franchise tag estimated around $28 million for one season. Only one season, Dallas Cowboys want to sign George Pickens for $28 million for one season. A trade scenario: if negotiation collapse, Dallas could explore offer. As of now, Dallas is strongly leaning toward retaining him, either through extension or tag. No finalized deal has been publicly completed yet, but internal reports suggest Jerry Jones wants him in Dallas long term. Dallas Cowboy negotiation on George Pickens is ongoing today, and he is able to sign a new contract or extend new long contract with a Dallas Cowboy. It's officially Maxx Crosby, the defensive superstar, has officially announced by a Dallas Cowboy. Maxx Crosby is widely regarded as one of the top defensive ends in the National Football League. Playing for Las Vegas Raiders, he built his reputation on relentless motor, physicality, and consistent production in Raiders. Crosby strength is relentless pass rush motor. Crosby does not quit on plays. He has a stamina to allow him to dominate the late in a game. He is very technically masterly. He uses hand fighting techniques, spin moves, and leverage to beat offensive tacklers. Maxx Crosby, unlike many edge rushers, Crosby is disciplined against the run. His leadership presence, he brings emotional intensity and accountability to the locker room. The Dallas need Maxx Crosby after a defensive inconsistencies in the season of 2025. The Cowboys need the game-wrecking presence on the edge. Crosby would instantly elevate the defensive line, reduce the blitz dependence, improve third down the defense, and playoff level experience. Crosby he fits the Cowboy desire for the culture of toughness, the lead transfer situation. However, acquiring Crosby is extremely complicated. He is under contract with Raiders through 2029 by Dallas Cowboys want to sign him for long-term project. He signed a massive extension with significant granted money, where the Raiders publicly considered him a franchise cornerstone. For the Dallas to acquire him, they would need a multiple first-round draft picks, additional premium pick or players' salary cap restructuring. As of now, there is no confirmed trade agreement. Conversation exists at room level, but the Raiders are not actively shopping him for his status. Still with Las Vegas Raiders, a trade unlikely but not impossible. After multiple playoff disappointment, the front office known one thing: it's time to elevate this roster to the next level. Let's break down the potential blockbuster addition in Dallas Cowboy. Myles Garrett. He is a defensive game changer. One of the biggest names linked to a Dallas this time is Myles Garrett, which is officially announced in a Dallas Cowboy. Garrett is one of the most dominant pass rushers in football. His explosiveness off the edge, strength at the line of scrimmage, and ability to disrupt quarterbacks instantly make him a nightmare for opposing offenses. Imagine pairing Garrett with Micah Parsons. That would create one of the most terrifying defensive duos in the entire NFL. If Dallas pulls this off, its defense immediately becomes a championship level in the NFL. So that's why Dallas Cowboy is pushing for Garrett to sign a new contract or long contract in a Dallas Cowboy. Maxx Crosby, relentless pressure machine, is another defensive superstar reportedly on the Dallas Cowboy ladder. Maxx Crosby is known for his relentless motor. He never stops chasing a quarterback. His energy, Maxx Crosby energy, leadership, and toughness could completely shift the culture of the Dallas Cowboy defense. When Dallas had Crosby would mean a constant quarterback pressure, a more forced turnover, and a defense that dominates in big moments. Dallas lands either Garrett or Crosby or someone both. The NFC better watch out. Dallas Cowboys want to sign Maxx Crosby in order to dominate in NFL defense, in all team in defense NFL. Derrick Henry. He is a power in a backfield. On offense, the Cowboys have been linked to the Derrick Henry. The Derrick Henry have officially signed a new long contract with a Dallas Cowboy. Henry brings health, physicality, and playoff experience. He is the type of running back who can control the clock and wear down defenses in cold weather, postseason games. With a Henry in the backfield, Dak Prescott faces less pressure. The offense becomes balanced. He is good in defending in the NFL or National Football League. Red zone efficient improves dramatically in this place of a red zone. He is a strong run game, could be exactly what a Dallas need in the final push past divisional round struggles. George Pickens, which have officially announced by a Dallas Cowboy. George Pickens has signed a long contract of 5 years deal in Dallas Cowboy. He is another exciting name connected now to a Dallas which is officially announced. Pickens is a young player, explosive and known for spectacular contested catches. His ability to stretch the field vertically and would open up the entire Cowboys offense. George Pickens, CeeDee Lamb drawing a double coverage. Pickens attacking one-on-one matchups. Dak Prescott having a multiple deep threat option. That's a type of offensive firepower that wins a playoff game in the NFL, and that could win a Super Bowl. A smart draft moves still matter. Beyond free agents, Dallas is expected to focus on offensive line depth, secondary improvement, and young defensive talent. Championship teams aren't just built through big names. They are built through a smart drafting and strong local chemistry. If the Cowboys manage to secure even 3 of these names between Myles Garrett, Maxx Crosby, Derrick Henry, and George Pickens, they instantly become one of the most complete teams in NFL.